Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Alec McAlister. I'm an American soccer player, but I'm actually here in Italy with Cittadini Nani Calcio. They're U19s, they're a Serie D club here in Italy just outside of Rome. And I'm here to show you a quick 30-minute touch session you can do, work on comfort with the ball. You can do it daily, you can do it when you really need work on your touches or whatever, but I'm here to show you that, so let's get it going.
So I'm actually going to do a voiceover to help kind of go through the entire session here. But as you'll see, I'm just going through my warm-up right now, doing lots of different dynamic movements, priming the body for the touch session ahead. So that'll be any kinds of like dynamic movements like these, kicks, lunges, those types of things. Just before you start touching the ball, start dribbling, juggling, all of that. It's great to prime the body for the session ahead. So you'll see all of that here, kind of the stuff that I go through. Pretty extensive, but not too much, not too bad. Should be only about like 5 to 10 minutes. So for the actual touch session, I start with juggling here. I start with 50 alternating feet, keeping it below knee, keeping it all controlled. You'll see I try to keep it in the same area below knee, making sure every touch is good. Then I move on to 25 with just the left foot, or whichever foot you want to start with. Again, making sure it's all controlled here, and then I switch over, do the same with the right. And with all of these, I'll be showing, I'll have text on the screen showing how many you should be doing for each thing. So I may not go through it on the voiceover, but you'll see it on the screen. So after that juggling, I move on to 2 touch each foot here. So after I take 2 touches with one, just moving over to the other, again, keeping it low and controlled, just working on taking those 2 controlled touches each time, making sure every touch is perfect, making sure the ball stays in the same area. And then next would be waist height juggling here, making sure I lock that ankle, focusing on making sure each touch is about in the same area, same height, same all of that. It's great to work on locking the ankle with this technique. From that, you then build on working to controlling out of the air. So you'll take a few juggles, pick it up higher in the air, and then control it and keep juggling. So this works on that first touch out of the air, keeping control of the ball. It's a great thing to work on. And actually, there's another progression you can do from this, which is really great, really works on your touch, and you'll see that in a second, where here it is here. You keep going from side to side, high up with the foot, then take a touch with the same foot, switch over to the other side, high touch, low touch, high touch, low touch, keep it going, high touch, low touch. And then after about 50 to 100 of all of those different types of variations for juggling, you can just do 100 here with just kind of freestyling juggling, just doing whatever you want to do, different types of outside the foot touches, inside the foot, chest, head, thighs, whatever you want to work on. Just mess around with the ball, enjoy the touches on the ball. So now we're getting into the ball mastery here. So we're starting with 25 each side of V cuts. So you're working on really opening those hips, keeping control of the ball, and with all of these, making sure you're looking up in between the touches and everything to make it more game realistic. Quick inside touches to another V cut. So same thing here, working on keeping your head up while you're doing this, but you really just want to get in a rhythm with this one, making sure you take those inside touches and then opening up with the V cut, keeping controlled. And then after that, it'll just be roll pushes or pull pushes. The next is just pull pushes. So this is a great one, pretty much realistic. And then after that is pull push to the other side. So it just keeps going from side to side. So pull push switch, pull push switch, pull push switch. Then this one I'm kind of showing you here with the L drag behind the leg, and then to roll back with the outside of the same foot. So it's all with the same foot here. This is a great one to work on. Really works on after you've brought it to one side, working on that roll to outside on the same side. So just lots of ball mastery work here, making sure you're focused. Next is the inside outside same foot. So with this, making sure you're keeping your head up, but also explosive with it, and then inside, outside, both feet. These are just great ball mastery drills in general. You can do them anywhere. You can do them. It doesn't have to be at the field. You can do these in your house even. So after the ball mastery work, I'm setting up here the Ronaldinho drill, which is just another quick dribbling thing to do before you move on to passing. This is great to work on the tight control with the ball and actually reacting to different areas. So as you'll see, I'll dribble through and just keep going in different ways, just reacting to whatever's in front of me, and it's a really great thing to do. So at least maybe 2 sets of this for 60 seconds. Now we're moving on to our passing part of the touch session here. So you'll start out with just 25, 1 foot, just close to the wall, about a yard away, just focusing on that technique over and over. I would optimally have a better spot to do this, but this is the best thing I had at the field. So then you'll switch feet here. So I did left first. Now I'm right foot, 1 yard away, working on these touches. Just making sure every touch is solid. And then next you're gonna back up to maybe about 2-3 yards away and work on the same 1 touch, but checking over your shoulder each time. So you'll notice that here it's moved to 2 touch now. Same idea where you're closer, working on 25 single foot and then switch to the other side. But I want you to notice afterwards I do the same thing where I back up and do the 2 touch, but I'm looking over my shoulder this time. One thing that I learned from one of the guys that I train with, some of you guys may know him, Tate Spivey, is when I check over my shoulder here, I had a tendency for a while to, after I played the ball, to just check it right away, but it's not realistic to where in a match you're checking while the ball's traveling to you. So I've been trying to focus on checking it when it's actually traveling towards me. So now, after you do all of those passing variations, then it's good to just work on turning with the ball. So you could even do, just 25 solid turns here, or you can think of it as 10 solid turns each side. So you can see me doing a few of those here, where I'm playing the ball in, checking my shoulder, and then turning and keeping control of the ball.
Good session out here, lots of great solid touches. Hopefully you guys can use this in your own training programs or whatever your routine is. Get lots of extra touches, get better on the ball. See you next time.